Welcome to Creating from the Heart, the Artistry of Living. I'm here today with Angie Nelson Deuitch. She's a wonderful person from Michigan City, Indiana, and we're going to learn a little bit about her latest venture.
Okay.
What are you up to, Angie?
So I've opened up my new office, and after being in corporate America for the last 10 years, again, my
Yes.
second stint, I decided, you know what, I'd be better off helping people maybe get to corporate America or at least find some opportunities to do a little bit better than what they're doing now.
That's great. And how are you going to do that?
So my business right now, Diversity Squared, our focus has been diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that I realize is that we have a gap here, and not just in Michigan City and LaPorte County, as far as college attainment,
Right.
skilling up, and I figure we can fill in that gap and getting people skilled up, or at least being a resource to connect them to opportunities.
That's fabulous. And how are you going to do this?
So, got a couple things. So, I'm working on several things. It's one of those things that I kind of just jumped into the deep end of the water. And
I'm familiar with
yeah,
that.
so the training piece is probably what's going to help pay my bills. But I really, I've been meeting with folks, and I'm working on a enhanced business plan, and I'm trying to figure out, how can I create some pre-apprenticeship opportunities or some internships, not just for students, but for non-traditional students and
Uh-huh.
just people in the community, everyday citizens who want to skill up. So I'm just really kind of mapping all that out right now.
This
And
is fabulous.
yeah, I haven't been, I haven't been in business. Well, I've been in business for training, but not in this space in my office. I haven't been in my office a month yet. So,
But you did do training in corporate America. You know
yes,
all about that
yes,
stuff.
yes, I do.
And you know about the need.
Yes.
You know about how important that is.
The need is great. I mean,
Huge.
you know, we just did some statistics, and we talked about just the demographics of LaPorte County and the disparity between African Americans
Mm-hmm.
and white people in our county.
Mm-hmm.
And it's huge. I mean, we're talking $20,000 plus as far as median household income. That's a big deal.
That is a big deal.
And then we already know Michigan City is approximately 50% poverty level. So
And how big is the Michigan City?
we have about 30,000 people.
Yeah. And that's even been slipping
It's been
because of
slipping over
this.
time. Yes,
Yeah.
it's been slipping over time. That's how my family moved to Florida. The manufacturing sector was moving out of Michigan City in late 80s.
Right.
So that's how we ended up in another state. So
But you're back.
yeah, I've been back a long time now. It's gone by fast. It's gone by
That's
really
great.
fast.
So your history in corporate America gives you a unique perspective on all of this in terms of the need and also how to get done what it is you want to accomplish.
Yeah, I think so. I worked for the phone company 10 years, and then I thought I wanted to be an attorney after that,
Condolences.
but I didn't do it at that
Uh-huh.
time. And then I went back and got my master's. So I'm an electrical engineer. Then I went back, got my master's in public affairs, and then went to law school and loved it. But again, it doesn't pay the bills, and you're trying to get things done. I was on the city council back then.
And money's going out the door, not
Yes,
in.
and my daughter started at Purdue, and so it just didn't work out. The ROI wasn't didn't work itself out.
Uh-huh.
So I've been with NICERS for 10 years, and I
Hmm.
told them in July I was going to be leaving, and my last day was September 13th.
Our our blessing.
Yes,
This is great.
so I'm just now out here just trying to figure it out,
That's good. And
but it's going to
so
be good.
where can people find you?
Well, I'm revamping my website.
Yes.
So it's diversity-squared, so it's a hyphen .com, and even did a doing business as, because that's more catchy than IND squared. So it will be diversity squared is going to be what it is. So website is coming. We're revamping it. So hopefully in the next few weeks it'll be up
Out
and
there.
booming. But it's there. You can still find me. Phone number is 219. I had to think about it. 321-0005. And my email is Angie at diversity-squared.com.
That's
So
great. And so your dream client would come to you and ask you to.
So a couple of things. So we talked about this a little bit too, and
Mhm.
I kind of floated this with my mom and some other folks, and I'm like, I think I should be onboarding for companies, doing the onboarding for their new employees, talking about those basic soft skills, work ethic things
Right.
that again, I remember my first internship and
Mhm.
being I could have been fired. I think I look back at it and I'm like, I'm thrown into an engineering office, first generation college student. They give me a company car, but nobody tells me the do's and don'ts of anything. There's no
Really?
women in the office really, no African Americans in the office. And now I'm expected to perform.
Whatever that means.
And I worked at Harvey's Dime Store, Hook's Pharmacy, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and Winn Dixie, right? So now all of a sudden I'm an engineer. We don't prepare people for that jump, and it's a big jump.
It is a big jump.
And I think I can help with that.
And if you, oh my God, what a bridge. If that were accomplished, if you could create an awareness and understanding of the work ethic required for continued employment and beyond that to
But
great
yeah,
production.
and but also to share that story with companies to understand
Yes,
that when students are coming to them or people who have not been in a business environment,
right,
you're expecting so much out of them that they have no idea. You're making assumptions that they're supposed to know. And a lot of times, students or individuals get labeled
right.
like being disengaged or ineffective when they just have no idea.
What to do.
And and no one wants to ask the question because you don't want to feel like you're stupid or that they're going to think less of you. And I think having that connection with the company and the individual is what's going to be the key.
So this is a lot to
It is a
quit
lot.
to quit working for NIPSCO, to stick your neck out there and decide to make this commitment.
Yeah, it is a commitment. It's
It
scary commitment too. But I've
but
always
it
had a passion for this kind of thing because, I look at it as, I'm the oldest of seven kids, and a lot of the opportunities we have is because of help and assistance, but um, not enough of us are sharing our stories to be able to help others.
right.
So I just think that's what we're supposed to do.
Well, I'm very excited about your venture.
Me too.
And I just, you'll bring Michigan City alive. This is fabulous. LaPorte County.
Yes,
I'm all in.
it
Thank
works.
you very much.
But thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Angela, thank you.
Thank you.
Creating from the heart, the artistry of living. See you next time.